I'm just gonna say it, Trisha Paytas, like, this is not, sorry, just, you have been completely rude to me multiple times, saying she doesn't have a personality, please stop worrying about mine. And that's all I have to say on that. Quite honestly, I just, like, please stop talking about me.
Hey everyone, about the top 7 rudest Charli D'Amelio moments. Make sure you stay until number 1 so you don't miss out on a rude moment you will not believe. You will be absolutely shocked. Number 7, ignoring her sister on a live stream. Charli D'Amelio's entire family is famous online. Her sister Dixie is also in the industry, and just like any other sibling pairing, there is going to be some bickering and fighting. There was one particular instance that left fans astonished at how rude Charli can act. This happened during an Instagram live stream where Charli and her sister Dixie were painting. Charli was interacting with fans while Dixie seemed quite concentrated on her painting. Once she finished, she went to show Charli, who completely ignored her. She seemed excited about it, but Charli didn't seem to mind her at all. She yelled out "finished" again, interrupting Charli for the second time now, to which Charli finally acknowledged her, calling the work pretty and saying that she would hang it on her wall. Dixie wasn't too happy with this response and went on to act out to get more attention from Charli. Dixie went on to mock Charli as she was speaking to the fans watching her live stream. She continued to interrupt Charli to the point that she was having trouble speaking to her fans, which upset her. Charli then yelled out, "Can you let me talk? Can you let me talk?" rudely. Dixie didn't do anything and actually made Charli look like a baby for getting annoyed. The family drama all unfolded live and showed the sisters' true colors. Number 6, drama with Trisha Paytas and James Charles. The dinner video was a big thing, and many people, even big stars, decided to chime in on the issue. YouTuber Hank Green came to Charli's defense and claimed that people love to tear down teenage girls. One person who did not feel this way was Trisha Paytas. She saw the whole video as a display of rudeness, and even called James Charles out on it. James Charles obviously decided to clap back and called out Trisha for her own issues. Charli seemed to throw things under the rug after releasing an apology video, so she didn't really fight with Trisha on the issue, but James came to her defense anyway since he was a part of the video and also seemed to be friends with the D'Amelio sisters. This turned into a whole mess thanks to the fact that Charli couldn't really behave herself in that video, but Trisha couldn't really behave herself either when it came to calling everyone in the video out. Number 5, meet and greet incident. Like a true celebrity, Charli D'Amelio has fans waiting desperately to meet her, so obviously her and her crew of other mega TikTok stars would hold a meet and greet. They had a successful one, and maybe it was a little too successful. Many fans of all ages turned out, and Charli seemed to be having fun at first, but then a sort of attitude kicked in. She had just been seen faking her love for her fans, or is she genuine? Well, the crowds were large and she was dancing and taking pictures with her fans along with the other Hype House members, but it became too overwhelming for Charli, so her and her friends left to go ride the Piers roller coaster. Once she got to the roller coaster, she saw 2 fans taking a video of her with their smartphones. This obviously irritated Charli, so she pulled out her own phone and videotaped the 2 fans. They waved sheepishly, and then Charli said to her camera, "I just videotaped some random people videotaping me. Look at how the tables turn." Now, it's understandable that getting away from paparazzi is annoying, but this all happened at a meet and greet where she planned to meet her fans and hang out with them. Maybe it was too much for her, but the rudeness was too much for her fans and left some of them quite embarrassed. Number 4, the awkward Hollywood Fix interview. YouTube has its own version of TMZ and it is called the Hollywood Fix. They catch celebrities off guard in public and try to interview them with cameras flashing in their face. They currently love catching TikTok stars out in public and got the chance to interview Charli D'Amelio. In the interview, they catch Charli and other Hype House members after they have gotten off a long flight. They immediately hound them with questions about their personal life. They look both surprised and confused. They all awkwardly try and avoid the cameras while looking for the luggage carousels. The awkwardness comes out and Charli just smiles at the camera while ignoring all of the questions. She was being asked by an older man about her relationships, which would obviously make any teenager uncomfortable. He followed Charli around for quite some time when he decided to ask her a question that seemed to bother her. He asked why she decided to unfollow a TikTok star, Bryce Hall. Charli just replies with a, no. Obviously wanting to get out of the whole situation, she let her rudeness come out. This issue isn't completely her fault though. Many young teenagers also say that they would have handled it the same, if not worse, than she did. It goes without saying that the interviewer didn't get many questions answered that day. Number 3, rude dinner. A current great deal with Charli at the moment is one of her recent controversies. Charli has a new segment on her family YouTube where they bring a special guest along to a family dinner. In the first episode, they had makeup guru James Charles on the show. In the episode, Charli acts out like a little kid at a fancy restaurant. They had a gourmet professional chef prepare them meals, such as classic Spanish paella. Charli's sister Dixie began gagging and even excused herself to go throw up. Charli looked uninterested while the chef was passionately explaining each dish. Charli then asked if they had any dino nuggets. The whole issue led to many fans calling her out for being rude and ungrateful. To top it all off, she made a remark about wanting more followers, or James Charles sarcastically asked if the amount she has is not enough. This added to the ungratefulness and overall rude tone that she carried throughout the video. She was seen as so rude, in fact, that she lost 1 million followers due to this. She tried to explain that the chef was their own personal chef and a family friend and that he would understand them, but many didn't see that as an excuse to be rude. Yikes. Number 2. Renegade Dance Issue. Charli D'Amelio became famous dancing on TikTok. It's what got her the mega stardom on the app. In one of her earliest videos, Charli did a dance that became known as the Renegade Dance. In her first dance video, Charli duetted a video featuring the dance's original choreographer, but for the Renegade Dance, she did it solo. This turned the dance viral, with many people calling Charli the CEO of the dance. This caused many issues because people, including Charli's fans, thought she made the dance up herself. The original creator of the dance is actually Jalaiah Harmon. She made up the dance, and when she found out it went viral, she tried to put her name out there. Yet it didn't work right away, as people still saw Charli as the creator of it. And Charli quickly ate the fame up. Once the original choreographer was discovered, people blamed Charli for taking credit for the dance when she shouldn't have. This became Charli's first controversial issue. She was blamed for stealing and copying the dance with no proper credit. In her defense, she did eventually give credit and even made a video with Harmon and fellow TikTok star Addison Rae, where the three of them did the now infamous Renegade Dance. Number 1. Ellie Zealer copying drama. There's always drama going on with Charli and her family. Even within the hype house she's in, they can't escape drama and controversy. That is the price of fame. In one instance, Charli had some shade being thrown back and forth between her and another TikTok star named Ellie Zealer. Ellie saw a rise in fame in 2020, and with that fame, many started accusing her of copying Charli. This didn't sit well with her, and a whole bunch of drama ensued. Both sides started shading each other, and Ellie's dad even jumped in to make fun of the D'Amelio family on TikTok. It was nothing more than a bit of immaturity for both parties. So did Ellie copy Charli? It isn't known if it was on purpose to help her rise to fame, or if it was merely a coincidence. What is known is that Charli didn't handle it quite as diplomatically as she could have, still choosing to argue with the fellow TikTok star. Regardless, Charli claims that the two have become friends off camera, but that doesn't mean that damage has not been done. Charli still revealed her true self by choosing to fight Ellie instead of ignoring her and avoiding all of the drama. Charli's sister even said that the drama happened out of nowhere and that both families were going through the same issues. Either way, it happened and is now a part of TikTok history. While you are here, go ahead and click on one of the other videos on your screen and we will see you there.